Hey everyone, what is going on? So I know I sound really sick. I have a really bad cold, but it's okay. I also have a sore throat, but I'm fine. I'm hanging in there, and we're still going to be shoutcasting as well as streaming because, as I said, I feel fine. I feel it's annoying, but whatever. It is what it is. Well, okay. So we're taking a look at a pretty lengthy video today. I think it's about 35 minutes. We have 15 games for you, and this trainer, Green Groudon PvP, went 14-1 with this team with an XL Galvantula. So, what do you guys think of XL Pokemon in the Ultra League? Now, generally I do like the concept of XL Pokemon. I think they're pretty cool. The only thing is that the Ultra Premier Cup is certainly seeming to feel a lot like the Great League. Because you see a lot of the same Pokemon now, like, for example, Galvantula, Skarmory, even Altaria can make an appearance, Galarian Stunfisk, once people are able to get these XL candies. But either way, it's okay. It's not that bad, you know. I do like them, it's just, I don't know, they're kind of hard to obtain. But either way, you don't need XL Pokemon to win. Just putting that out there, you know, obviously I don't have a lot of XL Pokemon myself, so you don't need them to win. But either way, let's go ahead and jump right into these games. We do have one XL Pokemon on the team, Galvantula, with Volt Switch, Discharge, and Lunge. Then we have a Lapras with Ice Shot, Ice Beam, and Surf, as well as an Empoleon with Waterfall, Hydro Cannon, and Drill Peck. So double water in the back and an electric type in the lead. So again, as I said, he went 14-1. So we're going to see some of these games. They might be out of order. In fact, I think that they are. But actually, I have no idea. I'm assuming they are. But either way, looks like the first game is going to be coming to an end very soon. We do see the Empoleon go for this Hydro Cannon. And that Hydro Cannon is going to connect, of course. And now the opponent will go for a move. Definitely going to be Shadow Ball. Icy Wind doesn't do much at all because it's double resisted. That did a lot, though. Can the Drift Blim farm down? And no, it looks like the Empoleon was able to farm down. In comes Sirfetch'd. Sirfetch'd is going to be hit with this Drill Peck, which will be enough to KO that Sirfetch'd. So able to take that game. So very well done. Yeah, as I said, I am sick. I do have a cold, so it might come through in my voice, but that's okay. Probably sounds like I have a cold, but it's not a big deal, you know. Anyway, picking up a Frillish, so that is always nice. As I said, these games are out of order, so it looks like this was one of the last games, or the last game in a set, but that's okay. 2098, okay, not bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. As you can see, Green Groudon PvP is currently an Ace Trainer, so we're going to jump into the next game, see how the battles go. So it's going to be Galvantula into Obstagoon. Okay, so Obstagoon going to be weak to Lunge. We might see a switch, or they might decide to stay in. Looks like Obstagoon will be able to get off this Night Slash attack. Galvantula is going to go ahead and shield it. Going to, as I said, be that Night Slash. And now going to go ahead and go for the Lunge. Will we see a follow-up shield from that Obstagoon, though? Looks like we will not. Does a lot. Lowers the attack, of course. Now this Galvantula could take this hit and possibly farm down. Let's see how much this does. Night Slash coming through. Okay, doesn't do that much. Actually, yeah, if it didn't throw the Lunge, it would have had to take another Night Slash, which doesn't, you don't really want to do, right? So a Lunge is going to be enough to KO that Obstagoon. In comes Empoleon. Interesting to bring in Empoleon. Discharge coming through. The Empoleon probably shields, so maybe I would have went for Lunge. Oh, they don't even shield. Never mind. He made that correct play going for that Discharge. The opponent called the Lunge bait. We do see Venusaur coming in, so obviously the whole team not good against Galvantula. So Galvantula actually just able to sweep that team. Electric is a really good type. It really is in the Ultra Premier for sure. But let's go ahead and see how this game plays out. We are going up against an Alolan Muk. And, okay, overfarming a little bit. This Muk is able to get off a move. Galvantula will go ahead and shield this one. Gonna be that Dark Pulse. So nice shield. And gonna be able to go for the Lunge. Almost has 2 Lunge attacks. So going for 1. I don't think the Muk will shield. They do not shield. Trying to get to another one. Able to get to it before that Muk is able to get to another move. So this Muk is going to shield. Okay, it does decide to shield. Now the Muk is going to go ahead and go for a move, but Galvantula is going to be able to take it. It did debuff it twice. Even the Sludge Wave still does a lot. We see a switch into Swampert. Okay, going for the Lunge, wanting to debuff that Swampert and then switching out maybe? Maybe that's the play? Yeah, looks like he's switching out into Lapras. No, the charge attack coming through from the Swampert. Not able to get out in time. but that's okay. Galvantula goes down, and now you can bring in this Lapras. And keep in mind, this Swampert is debuffed, so it's likely going for a Sludge Wave or an Earthquake. I don't think we saw the move, right? No, so it's... okay, actually just going straight Hydro Cannon. Okay, very interesting. So now the Surf is coming out. Should be enough to KO that Swampert. So Surf going to... well, we're getting a little bit of lag, but it happens to all of us. Weak connection. Actually, the Swampert is shielding that. Very interesting. Another Surf coming out. So this Surf is definitely going to be enough to KO for sure. So it does. And yeah, weak connection. That's unfortunate. Looks like the opponent will leave that battle, realizing maybe they couldn't win that. But okay. So that's why, I guess that's why they shielded Swampert. They had something weak in the back to Lapras or something. But let's go ahead and take a look at the next game. See how the next game goes. Galvantula is another Pokemon I'm currently working on trying to get XL candy for. But we do see a Toxicroak. Okay, so the thing about this backline is it's actually weak to fighting. So because you have an Ice and a Steel type. So really, I mean, Galvantula has to stay in. Okay, Galvantula gonna be hit with a move. Likely gonna be Mud Bomb, but it will decide to shield this up. Yep, gonna be Mud Bomb. Can the Galvantula farm down? I don't think so. Oh, maybe it can? One more? No, not able to. Another Mud Bomb coming out. But I don't think Mud Bomb KOs. Oh, gonna go ahead and shield. Okay, wanting to keep that health and farm down. So down 2 shields, but maybe a Galvantula can pick up a shield or 2. In comes Snorlax, a lunge attack coming out. So this lunge attack, I don't know. Does the Snorlax shield or not? We'll see. It looks like they do not shield. Attack is debuffing. Another lunge. Nope. Snorlax is going for the Body Slam, but Body Slam is not able to KO. So this Body Slam coming out, not going to be able to KO thanks to lunge. Another lunge coming out right now, going to debuff Snorlax for sure. So this lunge is going to get the shield. Very nice. So Snorlax is very weak. And in comes the opposing Lapras. Okay, so it would be nice if this Lapras had Skull Bash in this situation, but it doesn't. It has Ice Beam. So we'll have to see if the opposing Lapras has Skull Bash. But you guys know that this mirror match, Lapras versus Lapras, kind of boring, right? You don't like it, especially, we don't know if the opposing Lapras is charging up. Looks like, okay, a lot of lag there, a lot of weak connection issues. We all experience it, we all hate it, but it happens. Okay, it looks like the opposing Lapras does not have Skull Bash, but again, getting a lot of extra ice shards in because of the lag, but again, it happens. So Surf coming out, and we'll probably see another Surf. No, this Lapras is going to go ahead and go for the Surf. This is such a slow battle. But that's okay. That's okay, because Lapras is a common Pokemon for the Ultra Premier, and we should expect it, right? So Surf coming out from the opponent. And, okay, charging up. Out comes Surf. Oh man, play-by-play. Surf is coming out. So going to add up. Oh, the switch into Snorlax. Another Surf coming out though into Snorlax. Okay, I like it. Now oh man, that superpower is going to do a lot to Empoleon. Not enough to KO, but the Snorlax is not shielding. Can he get to another Surf? Able to get to it. The Snorlax is charging up energy. Oh man, are they going to shield this? I feel like they have to. Yeah, they do decide to shield that. Going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam, which will be enough to KO. If the Galvantula comes in, maybe Snorlax can lick down. Oh, was that an undercharge? Oh, okay, Snorlax does lick down. In comes Empoleon. Empoleon really has to go for superpower. Does it have 2 superpower attacks? Probably not. It does go for superpower. Needs to go for another one. Waterfall able to get out the Snorlax before it gets to it. Oh my gosh, look at the timer. As I said, there's a very slow matchup, Lapras versus Lapras. Look at that timer. Surf coming out. Not going to be enough. Time is up. 2 Pokemon to 1. That means Green Groudon PvP is going to be able to take that one. But yeah, that was a pretty crazy game. But a good one at that. But let's go ahead and move into the next one. We do see a Tangrowth on the opposing side. So very interesting. Of course, Lunge going to be super effective. But Rock Slide is also going to be super effective. We do see the Lunge go off first. So will the Tangrowth decide to shield this? It might. It does decide to shield it. Going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. Galvantula, even though it got the debuff, is still squishy. Not going to want to take that Rock Slide at all. And, okay, trying to get to another lunge. Able to get to another lunge. That Tangrowth is definitely at or very close to a Rock Slide. Lunge doing a lot of damage. Not enough to KO. Rock Slide coming through. It is double debuffed, so Galvantula could take this, but it should still do a decent amount. Yeah, still does a lot. In comes this Lapras trying to farm down before the Power Whip or the Rock Slide. Able to do so. Very nice, very nice. So what is going to come in? Going to be that Gallade, but this Lapras has energy. So we're going to go ahead and charge up to 2. Charge up to 2 Surf attacks. Going for 1. Gallade is probably going to have to shield 1. Oh, it doesn't necessarily have to. Getting to another confusion. Okay, so let's see. Will the Gallade shield this? They will decide to shield it. Okay, Leaf Blade is going to be enough to KO. They have 2 Leaf Blades, but the Lapras got to another Surf. Will the Lapras shield and try and get off a Surf? They do. Oh, it's going to be close combat. Okay, and they are able to get off the Surf. That Gallade definitely had the energy, but the Surf coming through is going to be enough to KO, and in comes Empoleon. So, yeah, I mean, not a good matchup for Lapras, but Lapras already did what it had to do. We'll just have to see. Surf coming out. Yeah, I mean, this Empoleon is probably just going to charge up a lot of energy. You know what? It's actually probably just going to farm down, which is the correct play, I think. But they don't know that Green Groudon has an Empoleon in the back, which is obviously not good because this Empoleon is at full health. So Galvantula coming in. This Empoleon is going to be throwing some of its energy, which is good. Drill Peck is going to be enough to KO, and in comes Empoleon. So the game is going to be over because there's no way this Empoleon, the opposing Empoleon, can catch up. So it is ahead on energy, but it's still not going to be enough to catch up. Another one, actually, is very close to catch up, but it's still not going to be able to catch up. One more Hydro Cannon, but this Empoleon is going to be able to get off a Hydro Cannon, which should be enough to KO the opposing one. And Hydro Cannon coming in, and it is enough to KO, and that is going to be a really well played game. But let's go ahead and move on to the next game, see how the next game goes. But, okay, so here we go. So it's going to be, okay, Venusaur on the opposing side. Definitely a pretty good matchup for Galvantula with Lunge. I do have to watch out, though, for the Sludge Bomb, which does a lot, of course. Vine Whip's actually even doing a lot, so we'll see how this goes. Lunge is coming out right now. Venusaur might shield this one up. It does not. Oh, that doesn't even do. I thought it would do more, but I guess not. But it did get the attack drop. We do see an attack coming out. Going to be a Frenzy Plant going for the bait, but they do not get a shield. Okay, another Frenzy Plant will be enough to KO, but the Lunge is coming out. Will the Venusaur decide to shield this attack up or not? So Lunge is going to connect, not enough to KO. If this is Frenzy Plant, it doesn't KO. Sludge Bomb should still KO. Oh, it is a Frenzy Plant. Okay. And now they switch into, Excadrill. I thought it was going to be Galarian Stunfisk, but the Empoleon comes out. Of course, Empoleon cannot take a Drill Run, though, so it does have to shield, but it is doing a lot of damage with Hydro Cannon. It might double shield. Yeah, it's probably going to double shield and farm down. So the Empoleon going to double shield and perhaps look to farm down. Can it farm down? Oh, no, it goes for the Hydro Cannon. Okay, I think it could have farmed down, but it's kind of risky. I understand that Hydro Cannon. No shield from the Excadrill. But down 2 shields, though, so we'll have to see how this plays out. Obviously, up energy. Well, I mean, one switch. Up energy as well. A Hydro Cannon coming out. Might get a shield back from this Drifblim. We'll have to see. So, Hydro Cannon. Yep, going to be able to get that shield. And that's very good. Switching in to catch the move with Galvantula, that is what you want to see. Going to be a Shadow Ball. Yeah, going to be a Shadow Ball. Going to KO the Galvantula, but it doesn't matter. That was a beautiful switch. In comes this Empoleon. Out comes Hydro Cannon. Hydro Cannon might get the second shield. So going down 2 shields, still able to come out on top. Very well done. Drifblim is farming up extra energy, throwing the charge attack. Definitely going to be Shadow Ball. Icy Wind is not enough, so Shadow Ball will be enough. But in comes Lapras, maybe to farm down. Another Shadow Ball coming out. Okay, not going to be enough to KO, but it is going to do a lot. Well, a decent amount. And then, yeah, looking to farm down. Barely able to do it. Yeah, barely able to do it. Lapras has a good amount of energy. In comes that Venusaur with like 2 HP. Surf is coming out. And this is going to be enough to KO that Venusaur and take that game. So really well done. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Again, as I said, these games are out of order, but that's totally fine. Picking up a Lampent. Not bad. Guaranteed XL candies. So, Okay, so pretty cool. So getting the Slam Pit and moving on up. So, okay, let's move on to the next game. See how the next game goes. Okay, so it is going to be that Galvantula into Ampharos. Okay, so two electric types going head to head. Let's see how this plays out. Who has the advantage here? Is it Galvantula? I mean, Galvantula has a neutral attack. If that Ampharos has Dragon Pulse, that's neutral as well. One more lunge. Lunge also debuffs it, so I would say Galvantula has the advantage. Out comes Thunder Punch. Not going to do much at all. This Ampharos is still staying in. Okay, another Thunder Punch coming out, but again, Galvantula can definitely take it. And one more lunge will KO that Ampharos for sure. And here it comes. So will the Ampharos decide to shield? They might just let it go. We'll have to see. They do let it go, so Ampharos goes down. In comes Togekiss. Okay, Togekiss is looking to farm down, able to do so before a discharge. Out comes Empoleon. Beautiful matchup for the Empoleon. So Empoleon looking to go for Hydro Cannon immediately before Flamethrower comes out, because Flamethrower is neutral and will still do a good amount of damage. But the Togekiss does shield and does get to a Flamethrower or whatever charge attack it happens to be. And Empoleon is going to go ahead and shield this one up. And Empoleon is going to look to farm down, get loaded on energy, able to do it, able to farm down. So in comes this Abomasnow. So Abomasnow is going to be hit with a Drill Peck, super effective. Very nice. And it will shield. The Abomasnow does shield. And okay, able to get to another one. This Abomasnow is over farming. This is huge. I think the Lapras, I don't know if the Lapras would have been able to pull it off. I probably would have. But either way, this Empoleon, oh no, it's not going down because it's Weather Ball. And now Lapras will definitely be able to take this. I mean, Lapras survives an Energy Ball. I mean, you could shield, but you don't even have to. Going to be an Energy Ball, but it's going to be able to take it. And just going to go ahead and go for the Ice Beam. Surf would have been enough, but again, might as well just go for the Ice Beam. It doesn't matter. So Ice Beam will KO that Abomasnow. I think Surf would have been enough. But either way, Ice Beam makes sense because it still had a shield. So it's still in a good position. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next game. See how the next game is played. As I said, this is a pretty lengthy video for you guys. So we do have Galvantula into Granbull. Let's see what Granbull this is. It looks like it has Charm, doing a lot of damage. Really wants to debuff that as soon as possible because that Charm damage is adding up for sure. Lunge is coming out, switching in right now into Lapras. Okay, so we see a switch into Tangrowth. Tangrowth does not want to take this Ice Beam. Ice Beam is coming out. Will we see a shield from the Tangrowth? We very well may see a shield. We do see one. So, okay, the opponent is down 2 shields, though. They are charging up. This could be either move, Power Whip. It could be Rock Slide. Both are super effective. So, we do see a shield. It is a Rock Slide. And, okay, another likely Rock Slide coming out. Lapras is going to go ahead and double shield this one. No, going to be a Power Whip this time. Rock Slide wouldn't have KO'd, I don't think. Power Whip probably would have, but we do see an Ice Beam coming out, and this Ice Beam will be enough to KO. So, going to be able to take switch advantage and still have energy. So, in comes Granbull. Oh, cannot get to the Surf, but that is okay. It's still about 50% health, that Granbull. So, what do you bring in? Well, obviously the Empoleon. So, we do see a switch into Aerodactyl. Oh my gosh. Yeah, going to go ahead and leave that game. Okay, very spicy team from the opponent, but you love to see it. So we'll play it to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. See how the next game plays out. Okay, so it's going to be Galvantula into Empoleon. You love to see it. Galvantula absolutely going to go to town. Going to go ahead and switch into Cantomug. Okay, so Cantomug going to be hit with the Lunge. So Lunge is going to be able to debuff the Muk. It is resisted, but maybe hoping to get a shield. Switching right now into Lapras. Okay. So I understand the debuff because now the Thunder Punch attacks from Muk are not going to do as much damage. So I understand going for the debuff and then switching. So another attack coming out, going to definitely be another Thunder Punch. But going to be able to take that just fine. And Lapras is charging up enough for 2. Going for 1. Is this enough to KO that Cantonian Muk? And, is it? Let's see. No, because of the shield, but has another Surf. Will the Muk decide to shield this as well? We'll have to see. They do decide to commit both shields. Okay, that's totally fine. Now they pull the switch into Empoleon, switching out into this Galvantula. You definitely shield this, right? You shield this and try to get to that discharge. Going to be a drill peck, okay. Going to be able to get to the discharge. Is this going to be enough to KO that Empoleon? We'll have to see. It is enough to KO, so very nice. So what is coming out? What is coming out? Going to be that Muck. Okay, Muck is going for an attack. Thunder Punch is resisted. Could be something else. It is a Thunder Punch. It's not going to be enough to KO though. Can it farm down? No, not going to attempt to farm down. I was like, oh, can it farm down and maybe have a lunge or a discharge for the last Pokemon in the back? But no. Going to be a Togekiss. Having that discharge would have been nice, but it doesn't matter anyway because this Empoleon absolutely walls Togekiss. Going to go for the Hydro Cannon, and this doesn't KO, I don't think, but going to be able to waterfall down and take that game. I mean, even if they get to a move, it doesn't matter. You have a shield, you might as well use it. But, oh, not even going to use it, but it doesn't matter. Just going to be Ancient Power, but it doesn't matter either way. Togekiss goes down, and that is going to be a good game. So let's go ahead and move on to the next game. See how the next game plays out. Yeah, we just passed, I think, the 20-minute mark, guys. We're getting there. Okay, Polywrath. Great matchup for the Galvantula. So Polywrath is switching into Swampert, trying to switch out, but more lag, which, unfortunate. This is interesting. I would have went into Lapras, because, I mean, this is not a good matchup if they have Earthquake, and as we saw, they do have Earthquake. They had an energy advantage, but maybe you could force some shields. So this Hydro Cannon coming out, this will likely get a shield. It does get a shield. This Swampert wants to go for another Earthquake. It's going to be able to go for an attack. Is it going to be Earthquake? It is enough to KO. It is Earthquake, so I'm going to go ahead and double shield that. So Empoleon should be able to reach a Hydro Cannon, is able to. Will the Swampert decide to double shield as well to get to the Earthquake? Looks like they will. Empoleon can't farm down. No, it cannot. But that's okay. That's fine. So Empoleon is going to go ahead and go down, but can farm down with something. So going to be able to farm down with Lapras. Okay, so that's not bad. So going to be able to farm down before another attack comes in. And trying to switch into Galvantula immediately. Polywrath is coming in. Out comes Galvantula. And in comes Charizard. Oh my god, get this discharge off. Is this enough to KO that Charizard? Charizard is going to destroy Galvantula with Blast Burn. It's got to KO. It does not. One more Volt Switch. Okay, able to get rid of that Charizard. Oh, able to get rid of that Charizard. This isn't even my battle, and I'm excited for it. So Polywrath going for an attack, but it's not going to be enough to KO. And able... Oh, they overtap. But the opponent does surrender, so able to take that win. So very well done. But, oh man, talk about crazy, right? Talk about crazy. Was able to beat that Charizard. Oh man, that was crazy. Okay, so moving on to the next one. Galvantula into Gardevoir. Oh man, these charms are going to do a lot of damage. Shadow Gardevoir. Oh my gosh. Oh, they switched to try and catch the lunge. They're able to do it with Talonflame. That was a beautiful switch from the opponent. Oh man, but now at least he has an answer to it, which is going to be Empoleon. I mean, this is debuffed. You don't have to shield here. This Talonflame is debuffed. Going for the Brave Bird. Okay, I respect that. And going to be able to waterfall down that Talonflame. I love seeing that, to be honest, because Talonflame has been a pain in the butt for me. I'm not going to lie to you guys, so I do love seeing that. Talonflame is so good. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is. You know, it really is good. But, okay, Empoleon is hit with a move, but it is going to go ahead and shield so it can get off another Drill Peck. Going to be that Weather Ball. I don't know if that would have KO'd, but wanting to ensure that he does get off the Drill Peck just fine. That's fine. So Drill Peck is going to be the shield, or is going to get the shield. So now Weather Ball should definitely KO for sure. Do we see a shield, though? Looks like we do see a shield wanting to get off another Drill Peck. Oh, the switch into that Gardevoir looking to charm down, but it's actually going to faint to this Hydro Cannon. So Hydro Cannon will be enough to KO. In comes Roserade. Oh, he's not going to be able to get to it. No way. Yeah, that Roserade is able to farm down. This Weather Ball is going to take out this Galvantula, unfortunately. So perhaps sacrificing Galvantula to the Roserade and then bringing in Lapras to farm down. Oh, he doesn't have to farm down. This Roserade is the last Pokemon on the opponent's team, so you could just go for Surf. But we do see a Grass Knot. That does so much damage. Holy cow, another attack. If it's Weather Ball, it might not KO. Roserade is a monster. It is Weather Ball. It's not enough to KO. Okay, we do see a Surf. Lapras is able to get to it. Roserade just does so much damage. I know Grass Knot is super effective, but holy cow. That to a Lapras... I knew it would do a decent amount. I thought it would do like 40%. It did like way more. Or 30%, something. But it just did way more than I expected. But it was it's such a great Pokemon though. Okay, picking up Thundurus Therian form. So you love to see it. I got a 96% from GBL myself. So I was really happy with that. But I don't know if we'll be here for a while because I don't know how long it's going to take. We have about nine and a half minutes left of the video. But okay, it looks like he caught the Thundurus off screen. That's fine. So Galvantula into Umbreon. Great matchup for the Galvantula because of Lunge. Because of Lunge, it's going to be super effective and debuff Umbreon. So Umbreon is a super tank, so it's going to be able to take the lunges, but it's still going to do a decent amount of damage. So now, as you can see, the attack fell. So the foul play coming out, not going to do as much damage. We might see a switch. Looks like they're not switching just yet. Maybe trying to go for another attack, which is what they're doing. Again, not enough to KO the Galvantula. So this foul play is going to come out. Another one would KO, but this Galvantula has a lunge. Going to be able to throw it. This will be enough to KO. Will the Umbreon decide to shield this attack or not? They do not shield it, so Umbreon goes down. In comes this Gallade. Gallade is not going to be hit with anything because it looks like he lagged again from weak connection. That's unfortunate, especially since this Gallade can threaten with close combat, which KOs Empoleon. So do you shield? Yeah, shield. I thought it was going to be a Leaf Blade as well, but I guess you have to shield it. More lag. Okay, really unfortunate. So an attack coming out. Going to shield that. Going to be another Leaf Blade. This is really unfortunate. Look at that. Look at that lag, man. So going to go ahead and go for the Drill Peck. I did say he went 14-1. This may be the game he loses. We'll see. Going to go ahead and get the shield there. But we do see an attack likely. Oh, actually, it probably is Leaf Blade. Yeah, it's going to be Leaf Blade. But still, this Glade can get to another attack. For sure. It's going to be able to get to another attack. Leaf Blade doesn't KO. Close Combat does. Going to be a Leaf Blade. Going to almost KO. But the confusion goes through and can't even get off a move. Yeah. Oh, and now they switch. Oh, man. Wait, hold up. Hold all bets. Although Togekiss still might win this. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. He has 2 Hydro Cannons. Does that Gallade have a move? I actually don't know. So Hydro Cannon coming in. That will get the shield. Another Hydro Cannon coming in. This is going to be enough to KO Togekiss. Does the Gallade have a move? I actually don't even know. So it does KO that Togekiss. Gallade does not have a move. It was trying to confusion down. Still able to win that despite the lag. I thought he was going to lose that one, guys. Let me know if you thought he was going to lose. I thought he was going to lose that game because of that lag. But luckily there was a Togekiss in the back to meet Empoleon. So Galvantula into Empoleon. Great matchup. You'll love to see it. Okay. So, they switch into Venusaur. Able to catch that discharge. Beautiful switch. Avoiding the lunge. So, good switch. In comes Lapras. Okay, I like it. So, Lapras is threatened by Frenzy Plant. It's still going to be able to take one, but, Frenzy Plant does a lot. It's such a powerful move. So, you probably go for Surf. Yeah, Lapras is going to go ahead and go for the Surf. Let's see if he decides to shield. Even if he doesn't, you could Ice Shot down afterwards. But we do see another Frenzy Plant. Will the Lapras decide to shield? Yes, they do. Going to go ahead and shield this Frenzy Plant. So that is going to get the shield. And then Lapras is going to go ahead and go for the Surf. The opponent could shield this and reach a Frenzy Plant, I think. So let's see. It looks like they're not going to. So they do give up Switch, but they do have that shield advantage. So in comes Empoleon. Empoleon's just going to be hit with these Surf attacks. Such a slow match as we've come to expect, but we don't know what's in the back. Looks like this Empoleon is going to go ahead and go for Drill Peck right now. So Drill Peck is going to connect. Of course it's going to connect. He has no more shields. What am I saying? So another attack coming out, going to be another Surf. This Surf is going to not KO, but Empoleon is going to look to farm down and have energy for that Galvantula. No, the Empoleon comes in. I think that was the correct play. Because, that Galvantula would have been hit with a Hydro Cannon or a Drill Peck and would have done a lot. In comes Dragonite. Okay, in comes Dragonite, so pretty much has to shield this attack. Right? This is a Shadow Dragonite. It's made of paper, so it really has to shield. Yep, going to go ahead and get the shield. In comes Galvantula. Galvantula is going to go down. of course. So it does go down to this attack. Going to be a Dragon... No, going to be a Hurricane. Okay, going for the Hurricane. Could have KO'd with a Dragon Claw. Oh, man, that may have cost the opponent the game. Another attack coming in. This is going to be the Dragon Claw, but this is not going to be enough to KO. Yeah, could have gotten the Hurricane off against this Empoleon and went for Dragon Claw against Galvantula and won this. But Empoleon is going to be able to go for Drill Peck. That will KO. And in comes their own Empoleon. Oh, it looks like the opponent wins this one anyway. Okay, so nicely done. But I feel like maybe that was a little bit of a mistake, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I thought Green Groudon was going to be able to win that one, but that's fine. So that was the game he loses, but it's cool. It's still a great game nonetheless. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. See how the next game plays out. So I hope you're still with me, guys. We have about 4 minutes left. So, okay, going up against Machamp. So... see how this plays out. Gonna be very interesting. The Machamp, I mean, it's probably gonna bait with Cross Chop. Not gonna shield, calling the lunge. Nice call on the opponent's end. Again, it's probably a Cross Chop. No, they're going straight Rock Slide. Okay, so nice call to shield that. And the switch into Charizard. Oh, the Charizard able to catch this. Such nice switches on all ends, all sides, right? But luckily the Empoleon comes in. Now, okay, so Empoleon does take a lot from Blast Burn, but because of the debuff, it doesn't have to shield. It still does a lot, but it doesn't have to shield, and I don't think you could farm this down. No, the Dragon Claw is able to come out, so will Empoleon decide to shield this? No, they will not. Is Dragon Claw enough? It is enough, okay. So Galvantula comes in and finishes it off. So out comes Machamp. Machamp looking to be farmed down, not able to do so. Might want to shield this. It could be a Cross Chop. Yep, going to go ahead and shield. It's a Rock Slide, okay. Nice call. So going to be able to farm down that Machamp. And in comes Venusaur. Venusaur is going to be hit with this lunge. I really want an XL Galvantula myself. I'm working on it. I just don't have one yet. So Galvantula going to be able to go for another lunge. So this is going to debuff that Venusaur again, forever debuff it. So the Lapras in the back will be able to take those Frenzy Plants. Could probably take 2 of them, honestly, now. So in comes Lapras. Lapras is just going to be able to win this game. So we do see a Frenzy Plant coming in. Again, Lapras can probably take 2 of them. Looks like he could barely take 2 of them, but just going to go ahead and go for the Ice Beam and going to be able to KO. So this is going to be a good game. So this is going to obviously knock out Venusaur and take that one. Okay. Very well done. I have a perfect Galvantula, by the way. I just need the XL candies for it. I don't know. I think I have a decent amount, but I don't have nearly enough, of course. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which I believe is the final game of the video. So we have 2 electric types going at it in the lead. Which one? I mean, obviously you want to keep the electric types away from the Pokemon in the back. So going to go ahead and go for that lunge. That will definitely debuff. So Ampharos could have Dragon Pulse, so it could have a neutral attack. But it's just going to be Thunder Punch, okay? So just going to be Thunder Punch. So yeah, I mean, obviously Galvantula is looking to stay in. Going to go ahead and go for another lunge. Again, debuffing the Ampharos again. Great matchup for the Galvantula. Because, you know, this Galvantula can take another Thunder Punch. I don't know if it can take a Focus Blast at this range. It might not be able to. Actually, it can, but barely. And the Galvantula does go down. I thought it would be Focus Blast. That made sense to go for that, because that's still a powerful move, even though it's debuffed and even though it's resisted. Excuse me, just a powerful move. Okay, so looks like this... another Thunder Punch coming out, so this is going to do a good amount of damage to, well, not really a great amount of damage, but still doing some damage to the Lapras. In comes Tangrowth. Tangrowth is going to be hit with this Ice Beam where we see a shield. Does the opponent even have shields? I think they still do. Okay, not going to shield it. They do have 1 shield left. Not going to shield that. Can the Lapras get to a Surf? It cannot. This is likely Rock Slide. So Rock Slide is going to be shielded. No, going to be Power Whip. So nice call. And Lapras is able to farm down. And in comes Charizard. Charizard's going to be hit with these Surf attacks. So this Surf attack coming out. and it is going to be shielded, and Charizard is going to get to a move. Lapras has no more shields, so Lapras should be going down. Dragon Claw not going to be enough to KO though, but it doesn't matter because Empoleon's in the back anyway. So even if it KO'd Lapras, it didn't matter. So Sirf is coming out and just switch into Empoleon, and that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.